Good morning, girls. I'm trying to get set up here. I'm having technical difficulties out in my new shed because I've never went live out here yet. So I'm trying to get figured out here. So I'm coming.
What happens to your skin when you...
All right. Okay. I know it's early and I just thought maybe I would come on and show you what I'm going to make today. And we'll see how it goes. How's that? Today I'm going to make a um, glassine bag pocket. So we'll see how it works out today. It's cold here in Illinois today. A little chilly in the OC shed, but it's going to warm up someday. I hope. I got this inspiration from Embellish the Story. Um, she did it on a video, so I'm going to put my take on it. I'll show you what I made. I think I'm upside down. I still think I'm upside down. Huh. Oh, Jackson, I can't move. There, I'm right side up now. Okay. So what I made was a glassine bag pocket. So it's made from two glassine bags, and I just glued them together. Here's your front, and then inside the glassine bag, made you a scrappy notebook. And so this is what it is. So you have writing journal. This should fit in a pocket in a journal. We'll see here in just a minute if it'll fit. So that goes on the front of your glassine bag. When you lift it up, you can write here. And then this is just a pretty decoration. So you could journal up in the corner, or you could put some paper over the top of that if you want to. Inside is a tag that I made you. And it's just decorated. There is another journaling card. And then here is a hidden paper clip. Or not a hidden paper clip, just a paper clip that I made you. And so let's get a piece of paper and see if it'll fit on a piece of paper inside the journal. I hope it's not too big. Yes, it's a little too big, so maybe you could put it on the inside. I'm going to make a smaller one today, so maybe that would be better. So yeah, this one would probably be better, because I got some smaller glassine bags. So let's get started. So what I'm going to do is decide what papers that I want for my glassine bag. So what you do is you take your bags and you fold one of them up and you stick the other one down inside. You gotta fold it this way. I just folded mine. No, that's not gonna work. Gotta fold it this way. And then, hey Nakia, what are you doing this morning? I am going to show you how to do a glassine bag pocket. It folds down and then it's got stuff inside the pocket. You want to come on and craft? What are you doing this morning? Did you just get up? Oh, okay. You go on back to sleep. You probably had a late night. I was just, I am going to do these videos every morning and see what happens. So you just go on back to sleep, sissy. Thank you, ma'am. I'm just going to sit here and craft only because I can, but I will see you tonight. I got a mammogram at 2:30, but I'll be home, so I will come on tonight and join you. I went in the house early last night. I'm exhausted, but it'll get better. I put that sucker on upside down. Oh, had to get Lily on the bus. Okay. Well, I screwed that one up, so we'll start over. All right, you go have a good sleep, Nakia, and we'll see you tonight, honey. All right, let's try this again. I know, maybe someday you'll get one. Here I'm 70 years old, and it took me 6 years. I told Jack when I first started crafting again, I want a she shed, and he kept saying no, and I finally got one, so I'm pretty happy. All right, so what you did was you have two glassine bags. The bottom one you fold up, and then you glue the top one to it, and that way it'll come down as a pocket. And so there is your base. Hi, Jean, how are you? What's going on? I'm ready for some good stuff you got to decorate my she shed. I put all my frozen Charlottes in a jar, and oh my God, they are so cute. I just love frozen Charlottes, but I made dolls for years, so I am a doll lover. So they turned out so cute. So we're making a glassine bag. I'll show you. This one is a little bigger, so I'm using smaller glassine bags, but this is a glassine bag pocket. And it's got a tag on the inside, and it's got a paper clip, and it's just got another journaling card. And then this pulls out, and then you got a scrappy notebook. And this is decorated on the front. So that is what we are making today. So we're gonna get started here. I'm looking for the papers that I want to put. You need 4 pieces of paper to put on your bag. So I think I'm going to use this one here. for one side of the bag, and maybe this one for the inside. That way you can journal on the inside of the pocket. And then I might use this one and this one. That way you can. Hey Cindy, how are you this morning? What are you up to? Doing a glassine bag pocket this morning. So if you want to get a couple glassine bags and join me, you're sure welcome to. Let's see, so if I put this on the front and these on the inside, you could journal. Let's see what we got. What are you up to today, Cindy? About to have a cup of tea? We'll have a cup of tea and let's get to crafting. If you had a camera, you could come on with me and we could craft. I'm going to do a video every morning, or try to every morning, I should say. I guess I shouldn't say I'm going to, but I'm going to try to, of doing a handmade craft. And so that is my plans. So let's get our papers cut for our glassine bag. And we will get started. Hey Joyce, how are ya? Thanks for joining me this morning. What we're making today, and I know you will enjoy it, is a glassine bag pocket. So here's what it looks like, and then I just put this there so you could journal, and then this pulls out, and you have you can journal. This is a scrappy notebook, so you have journaling, and then on the inside is a paper clip, a journaling card, and a tag. So if you want to grab a couple pieces of glassine bag and some scrapbook paper, you could join. It would be fun. I'll teach you how to do it. That way you can make one of your very own. I got this idea from Embellish the Story. She made one the other day, and I kind of just put my own take on it. And I love her channel. So I'm just cutting my papers to get ready to do my bag, and I'll show you how to do the bag. What are you up to today, Joyce? I have a mammogram at 2:30. Since I had cancer, they did this testing on me, and I have a 75% chance of getting breast cancer because of this BRCA gene that I have. It's a hereditary gene. So they have to keep a close eye on me for this breast cancer thing. So what I did was I got smaller glassine bags because that one's kind of big. I wanted one that will fit inside a journaling page. So I got smaller glassine bags this time. See, so I want it to be an insert on a page. So you take two glassine bags. The bottom one you just fold up, and then you glue the top one to it. So that way it folds down. So I thought this time I'm going to make it where you can journal on the inside if you want to. So, oh, Molly, let me grab a pencil so I know where to tear. I'm going to use a tear ruler, and we will make our. Let me tear this side first. You have to get bags. Well, okay. If you've got sacks, or if you have, let's see, what else can we do? If you've got two lunch bags, you cut the lunch bags down, and you could do lunch bags. I'm trying to think what else you could do. I got a million glassine bags. I could send you some bags. I got a hump in my thing here. I need to set a book or something on it, or take a blow dryer and heat it so it'll come down, because I got a hump in my thing. All right, so we're going to put this one, I think, on the inside. That way you can journal. And I'm going to put this one on the inside. That way you can have a journaling spot, and we'll kind of decorate it. I'm tearing these short sides is not good, so let's just tear it like this. All right, and let's see. I'll put this at the bottom. The hardest part's getting your paper ready. All right. So we'll have this one up there, and this one down here. And I'm going to put this one here. And then we'll have to have one for the back, and then we'll be ready to decorate. Hey, Rooster, what are you doing this morning? You want to come on and craft? How about coming on with me and crafting? I'm making this glassine bag pocket. So you want to come on and craft for a little bit, sister? I'd love for you to come on with me. You can do your thing. You don't have to make a glassine bag. You can do whatever you want to. All right, so let's see. Oh, writing down to remember. Okay. It's real easy. So you need 4 pieces of paper. This is Ooh La La Vintage Treasures kit. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tell you the name of it. I need to write down the names. I'm the world's worst at that. All right. So we got all our paper tore and ready to glue. Okay. Well, I'm planning on doing this every day. I'm planning it. We'll see. But I'm going to craft every morning and show somebody how to do something. All right. So we are ready to glue down our bags. Let's see. Oh, I was going to put this on the back. I'm going to put this one on the front. All right. One more tear. to do now is glue your papers on your sack. You'll need some appliques, some, tea-dyed, or if you don't want tea-dyed paper, you're going to have some paper for your scrappy notebook. And then just lots of embellishments. Of course, you know me, I do lace and bows. And there's the front. Let's see which way is right side up. I think it's this is right side up. It's all done, Cindy. If you go watch Nakia last night, right at the beginning, I did a tour of my shed. So if you want to go watch last night, but I'm also going to do a video, and Carol's going to put it on Three Hens and a Chick since I don't have Facebook. So I'm going to do a video, but we did a walkthrough last night. I showed the outside. I showed all the inside. So if you want to go take a peek at that, you'll be able to see my shed. I still have a few more things to put together, but pretty much it's done. It's done, and I am thrilled to death. I have worked on my lap for years, and now I have a 3-foot by 5-foot table, so I can just work up a storm on a table, and I don't have to work in my lap anymore. You know how wonderful that's going to be, not have to work in my lap. Oh, I forgot to distress the edges, but we'll distress. I'm always forgetting a step, but we can still distress. So I would have distressed the edges first, but we'll just go back and distress them. It'll be fine. Yep. They built it in about it. Well, it was already a shed. It was a railroad shed that we pulled home like 40 years ago. My husband worked for FS, and so it was a railroad shed, and they stored stuff in it. And we bought it for $25. So Jack drug it home, and we've had it out here on the property since we moved here in '80. And Jack has said something the other day about, if we don't do something with this shed, it's about to fall in. So I said, well, can I have a she shed? And he said yes. So we had our neighbor over in the next little town he can do anything, Willie. So he built this shed for me. We put sided tin on the tin roof and tin siding on it. The inside I didn't do anything to because it's tongue and groove. I didn't paint it or anything. And of course, we poured concrete when we brought it out here. So it has a new concrete floor because we'd never done nothing with it. Just with storage for all my stuff. So I didn't even paint the floor. I just moved in. And so I put it rugged down underneath my table. But oh, it is wonderful. Hey, Susie. I know I have a really small house, Susie. So I know exactly where you're at. Oh, I had a path to my kitchen, a path to my bedroom. And my living room was full. I have a little spare bedroom, and it was full. Jack's bedroom's full. My bedroom wasn't really room to put anything in it. So, yeah, I know exactly where you're coming from, and I feel for you because it's hard. And like I said, I have a recliner, and I sat in my chair and crafted in my lap since I started this junk journaling business. So I know exactly where you're at. So what we're doing, Susie, is we're making a glassine bag pocket to put in a journal. I'll show you what I made so you can get an idea. All you need is 2 glassine bags and some scrapbook paper or a digi or something. So here's what I made. So this is your 2 glassine bags. I put this little journaling thing on it. It has got scrappy notebook that I'd made. Then I made a journaling card. This is a tag. And this is just a paper clip. So that's what we're going to do today. So all you need is 2 glassine bags and some paper and some embellishments. Alrighty, so we got it. I got it all together. So now all we need to do is embellish. Let's move my stuff out of here. Put all my appliques in here. Let me see what I got. Alrighty. I'm coming. I can't get my chair situated here. All right, so you're going to need something to put down in with the scrappy bit. What I did was just an envelope. So this is going to work fine. So we will glue this envelope shut. And we will let's see what did I do. What did I do? And we'll turn it down so that when you put it in the sack, it has a little flap here. And then we will decorate. Let's turn it down just a little bit more. All right, so when you turn it down, you have this. All right, so now we're going to decorate. So I'm going to take this pink applique, as it is pink. Let's see. Let's put it on this side in case you want a journal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this on, and then we'll put something else with it. I use hot glue for everything. I pulled out my art glitter glue, which I've never used in years because I'm a hot glue kind of girl, but I am going to start using some wet glue, but this we're going to hot glue. I am spoiled by hot glue. So let's put this on. We'll give this a trim. Oh, thanks, Town Square. If you go last night and watched the key in the beginning of the video, I showed my shed. So you can take a tour of it and see. I made it like a shop where you could come in and shop. And so all I've got my supplies in old wooden boxes and that kind of stuff, so I can just get up and pick what I need. All right, so we got that. So I think I am gonna put this one over the top because it's real pretty. And let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to put this one over the top. Oh, yeah, and then I'll put some little stuff on that. So let's just glue this one down. I've been shopping for things just to decorate my shed and out looking for stuff that maybe I might need, and I can't believe how the prices have went up so much. All right, so what I'm going to do is I bought old bolt bins to put all my stuff in since everything is so rustic here. I bought old bolt bins to put all my stuff in. And they are so cute. I just love them. Just love them. That's not it. I'm looking for small is what I'm looking for. So let's see. There we go. All right. So let's take a couple of these little small curly things and put on. All right, and then let's get some lace. Get out the old lace. You know, I'm lace crazy. I put lace on everything. And let's put some lace on. Oh, I know. I am really fast. I've always been really fast, Joyce. Okay. So we have that. So why don't we put one of these down in the corner. We got this down in the corner. Let's take some pink ribbon. Let's do this. Let's take another piece of lace. And let's put it down this side. It took me days to put all my lace on rulers and popsicle sticks. Oh my gosh, I got so much lace. I think I'm going to have to sell some lace. I have so much lace. All right, so we got that there. And then I thought I would take this pink ribbon. And I always like to scrunch my ribbon up. So what I do is I just put it here and then just scrunch it up. Alrighty. I think I'll put a bow up here in a minute. So I think that this, uh-oh, got my tool caught. All right. So there we go. And then we'll put paper on this to make a scrappy notebook. Sometimes I hoard. Okay. So all we really got to do now is put a bow on there. I might put some buttons in between that flower. We may decorate it a little bit more, but let's go on to the next page or the next thing. So, okay. So I am going to, I think, take another applique. Well, maybe not. Maybe I will. take this piece of lace and let's put it up here so you can still journal. Stuff out of the way. Let's put that up there. All right. And we can't put too much bulk on it because you want to be able to close it. So let's see what I can come up with here. Let's see what I got. Oh, I got this pretty little applique. And that won't make it too bulky. Let's kind of cut the top out of it a little bit, so it's just a little bit shorter. All right, let's do that. I don't overthink anything. I don't contemplate. I pick up something and maybe twice, but I don't overthink anything. I just make it work, because if you spend hours on it, it's just overthinking it, and it's a waste of our valuable time. So if it looks good, you just put it down. And I think that looks good, so I'm putting it down. And you still can journal right here if you want to. All right. Let's put some lace down here. I don't want to dangle above that, so let's get some smaller lace. Let's see what this looks like. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Alrighty, got that. I don't want to cover that up, so let's do something littler. I drag out so much stuff, and then and that's my problem, putting it all away. All right, so let's put that little piece there. Hey, Wooly, what are you doing this morning? Looking for somebody to come on and craft with me. I'm planning on doing this of a morning just so I can make one project every morning with somebody, with you people. Okay. All right. So we got that. I'm thinking about thinking. I want something else there. Let's see how these look in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's throw those in there. I think those little things need something. There, that just kind of sets that off. Now I feel a little better. Maybe I'll put a pink button here. No, I'm going to put that there. That covers up all the inside of the flowers, which I like. All right. That might have been too bright a pink, but it's okay. I think that's a little bright, but it's okay. All right, so we got that. We got that. You can journal there. You can journal there. And on the back, I'm just going to put another piece of this lace, and we're going to call it the bag done. And then all we have to do is make the inside. And let's put this there. Or maybe I will put this, and that way it kind of goes up and down. Let's do that one. All right. How easy was that, girls? 4 pieces of scrapbook paper or a digi. This is old Lucina's. And there we go. I just don't like that. I don't know. Maybe I'll put some pearls or something. Put something down the side to take away from that pink that's too bright. I screwed that up, didn't I, girls? Well, let's do that. And maybe you won't notice it quite so bad. We'll put some diamonds on her. And maybe that will, the focal point will be the diamonds. Yep, that's what I was afraid of. I'm going to have to put some hot glue down. Me and wet glue is not my friend. There, do you think that looks better? Does it kind of hide the... Hey, Glennis. I know Jess said a lot of her flowers are coming up. I hope like heck the bad weather don't come in and do something to her flowers. How are you, Miss Glennis, today? Juju, what are you doing? Oh, I'm all done, J Mac. You'll have to go back and watch Nakia last night. My shed's all, well, I got a couple more things to put together, but I mean to put away, but pretty much it's all done. All right, girls, so here is my glassine bag. So all it was 2 glassine bags that you glue together, and then I just laced. You can journal here, you can journal here. This pulls out, so you have journaling here, and we're going to put a notebook back here, but I'm not going to waste my time doing the notebook because you girls know how to put paper on an envelope. I want to get to decorating the stuff that goes on the inside. So what we are going to do is we're going to make a journaling card. We're going to make a tag. And we might do a paper clip. So let's see what we got here. What we can make a paper clip out of. If we can make it out of that. This is Old Lucina's Pink Parfait Cafe kit. I love Old Lucina. She has the best digis as far as I'm concerned. All right, so what we're going to do is we are going to make a tag. I'm going to do it out of this, I think. What you up to, Juju? Are you at work? If you're not at work, come on and craft. What do you think? I'll bet you're working, though. I'm going to do a tour of Craft in my she shed every morning. All right, let's see. Let me grab one of a lady. So we can put a lady on it. Ladies. All right, so let's see. And we gotta cut her down. I may have to make this one my journaling card because I don't know if I can get this lady on there or not. Once we cut her down a little bit. Let's cut her down a little bit. This is one of Patty Lang Sacred Mementos, one of her prints. She makes wonderful prints. She sells them once or twice a month, I think, on her channel. I think she sold some last week. All right, that is going to work. So let's round the corners on this old girl. Let's give it some ink. I still work in a 2x2 space. Isn't that something? Got a whole table and I got it full of supplies and I'm still working in a small space. All right, let's cut this to make it a tag. The starting time, I don't know if I'll have a same time as soon as I get to the shed and get a link made. This morning I got out here I didn't get up till 7. You kept me up too late last night, Juju. So I didn't get up till 7. I had a little breakfast and then I'm coming out here. Okay, so I like that. So we're going to glue that down. I don't know whether I want to cover up this flower. I think I want to cover up that flower. It don't really match her. All right, let's find some lace. I like to always put something behind. So let's see what this looks like. Put it over to here and let that hang out. All right, so let's glue that down. Let's glue her down. I always like to put things at an angle. I'm never straight on the world. I don't like to be straight on. I always put it at an angle. Let's put some lace on. That's too big. Let's don't do that one. Let's do this one. All right, so let's put that on. All right. Ooh, I kind of like that. Like that. Wait a minute, because here's one that kind of matches. Ooh, I like that. What do you girls think? Did you like the white one or did you like this one? I like this one. Oh, see you, Glennis. Come back and see me again, please. That one, I think so too, Joyce. I like that because it's neutral. All right, so let's just put this down. All right. Dang, I glued to my table. That was dumb. All right, and then let's get some bling going on. It's kind of big and heavy for the tag. Let me see if I got something smaller. Ooh, look at this. No. No. Ooh, I kind of like that one. All right. Which one do you like, Joyce? You like this one or you like this one? I'll get you girls' input. I kind of like that one. Wait and see what you say before I go ahead and take my pick. I want you girls' input on this. Joyce choose. That's what we're giving Joyce the option today. It's up to her what she likes. If she's still here, you're going to have that one or you're going to have this one. The star. I agree, Susie. I like the star. I think that's pretty nifty. I think that's pretty nifty. Overthink the second one. So hold on a minute. So you like this one, Joyce? Is that the one you like? The star. I agree. I like Susie like the star. You like the star. We're going with the star. looking for my... Oh, Debbie, you make such a mess when you craft. Does everybody else make a mess when they craft like I do? Like I do? Where is my... What do I do with my coffee dyed lace? There it is. All right. So I'm going to put this down the side like I did on the other one, so it kind of all coordinates together. Alrighty, and I think I'm going to put this pink flower in her hair. I think. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Oh, no. Not that. I found stuff that I haven't found in years. All right. What do you think now? Hey, Goldie, how are ya? You like that? Or do you like that? I don't know. I kind of like that. I think this is too pink. All right. Hey, Carol Leishman, why don't you come in this morning? Why don't you just bring your old body right in here this morning? What did I do? I kind of made a little boo-boo on her. All right. I'm putting this in her hair. This is Crafting with Me in the She Shed. And the mess that I am in. All right. I made a boo-boo. I don't know if I had something on her thing. I got to cover it up with some ink. Oh, there it is right there. Let's just cover that up. All right. So, of course, I got to have a bow. So, let's see what we got here. All right, I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to make a bow. That's a big loop. Let's make that a little smaller. That's too pink. We're not using that. Let's do this. Oh, yeah, that's going to look a whole lot better. So let's put this down. And we're going to put this on. And I'm going to put this down here in the corner. And I'm going to do a little tuck with this leftover ribbon. I mean, a little pucker. And we're going to call it a tag. So this is going to stand out of the glassine bag like that. Oh, looky, looky, looky. Is that looking good or what? Boy, Debbie, you really screwed up that pink, but oh, it's going to have to be okay. Stop worrying about it. You're overthinking that. All right. So far, here's the glassine pocket. So here's your front. This pulls out. You'll have journaling spot here. We're going to put a note. We're going to put scrappy paper on the back of that, but we can do that off camera. You don't need me to show you how to put paper on an envelope. When you pull this down, you have journaling here. I put a little applique with some lace here. This you can journal here, and there's just lace there. And the back, I just put lace on, and you can journal here. So far, this is what we got. Yes, it is, Juju. So now we are going to make a journaling card to put in there. So let's see what we got. Oh, we were going to make a paper clip too. Let's do a paper clip. Let's do this. All right, let's see how far down I want the paper clip. Let's do it this way. All right. Oh, Debbie, you drag out so much stuff. Let's put some of this garbage back. All right, let's see. Let's grab a couple of paper clips. All right, let's round the corners on the clips. Let's ink it up. All righty. Let's glue our paper clips on. I got it right side up. I have done that before. Have you girls done it, put anything on backwards? Oh my God, I get so mad when I do that. I put things on backwards. All right, so we got a couple of paper clips here. All right. How about some lace? I think that's too big. Let's don't do that one. Let's get a smaller one. Ooh, this might be cute. Let's see this. Oh yeah, that's cute. Let's do that. Are you girls on the same page with me, I hope? Hope you're going to make a glassine bag pocket. All right, let's take this one and let's put this at the top. Oh, this one here, Jennifer, you like this lace? No, it's cute, isn't it? Kind of reminds me a little bit of tatting. But it's not. All right. So let's find us a little piece of an applique. See what we got in dark. I'm up shopping my shop, looking for a piece of kind of a brownish color applique. And maybe I found something. Oh, let's see. I need a small piece. And these are all big. All right, let's see what we can do here. Let's see if we can cut this off a little bit. All right, I like that. That's a good thing about appliques. You can cut them in a million pieces and you don't have to use the whole applique that costs so much money because to buy an applique is so expensive. All right, so I am going to put this on here. Oh, Debbie, that's backwards. That one's going the other direction. All right, I have to do this one here. I'm going to do this one like this. It'll come off that way because this is the right side. All right, so this is going on here. And this one's going on here. Thank you, Rain Girl. Yeah, I do. I have lace on pops. Yeah, on tongue depressors, on rulers, and then I had those old antique fans from my nursing home when we cleaned out the the funeral parlor. in the basement of that parlor, which remember how you used to have those paper fans and you fanned yourself? Well, that is what I had. I had about 100 of those fans, and so I made it. I put them on. I put them on that too, and they're really neat. It was the handle of the fan, but I bought Home Depot. If you go to the paint department, they have um, they have these sticks, and there's like 30 of them for 98 cents. And it's better than Amazon because if you buy, I don't know, it was 50 tongue depressors, they're like $7. So Home Depot in the paint department, right as you where they shake paint, these are 98 cents for, I think they're 30 or 50. And then I bought rulers off of Amazon. So see, I put if I had if it's a big lace, then I put it on a ruler. And then these were 98 cents at Home Depot, paint stirrers, and they're just plain. So it took me days, and I mean days, to put lace on popsicle sticks and all this stuff. And so I wish I could show you. Let's see. Can you see my lace? I don't think you can see it. Can you see it? No, you can't see it. But anyway, I'll have to take a picture and send it to you, Debbie. But oh my gosh, my lace is that. All right, so back to this. And so now I am going to, I think that's too white. Do I have anything that is beigey? Beigey. Beigey, beigey. That's not real big. What do I have? I could cut that apart. Oh, wait a minute. I got this one. Let's try this. Ooh, that looks good. Do I have another one of those? Oh, we don't have to put the same thing on. And of course, I don't have another one of those. All right, let's see what I got now. Ooh, that one ain't bad. It's a little stand-up-ish if you're going to put it in a journal. Okay. Well. I need something that's flatter. That's flat. Oh, looky there. Looky. All right. We got it. Oh, those are so cute. All right, let's see. I need something a little beigey. All righty, we got it. Jean, if you're still here, I don't know if you are, I love my little lavender sachet bags that you send with, when you buy stuff from you always send a little sachet bag with lavender in it. And oh my, I just love it. All right, so we got this. Let me grab these little things and I'm going to have everything drug out. Girls, everything's going to be drug out. But like I said, getting this she shed, I have found things that I haven't found in years. I was so shocked at things I found in my spare bedroom that I hadn't just put away. All right, I need one more small one. Come on. There it is. And look how easy it was to make 2 paper clips and nothing flat. And we'll make a little bow and we will be done with 2 paper clips to go in your bag. So we got the sack, 2 paper clips, and now all we have to do is a journaling tag. And then I'll probably put tickets. I mean, these will be for sale come next Tuesday when the problem is, girls, probably for a month or 2, I'm not going to mass produce anything. I'm going to do onesies. I don't know. I'm burnt out of making 20 of one thing. And I know, before I upset some girls because I never did have enough to go around, but I'm just changing my tune. I'm just going to make 1 or 2 of something, and that is just what it's going to be. But hopefully I'll have several things, and, we'll just kind of share out. I'll make sure that everybody doesn't always get everything. We'll share so that everybody gets some of my handmades, but I don't know. I'm just tired of making. I do have some stuff finished in there that I have, 8 and 10 of that I have finished before I moved out here. But I don't know. I'm not going to make 20 of these glassine bags, that's for sure. All righty. So these are the finished paper clips. Aren't those cute? So we'll stick those down in the bag. And all we have left to do is a journaling card. For you new girls that are just here, there is my glassine bag. And then here is the one I did last night. But I wanted it to be able to fit on a page in a journal, and it's too big. So this will have to be like a side thing. So here's the one I did last night. And then this is what I'm telling you about a scrappy pad. This goes down inside your pocket. So this is the front of this one. Here's your tag for this one. There's your paper clip. And where's I guess that's my journaling card. I have a journaling card somewhere. I got a tower, the Eiffel Tower, but it'll turn up. But there's the one I made last night. But see, I wanted it where you could put it on the inside of one of your, your pockets, but that's way too big. So that's going to have to be like on the inside of your front cover of your journal. So I'll probably show it. So see, this one I think is going to fit. It might be a little big, but you could paper clip it, or again, you could put it on the inside front cover, or you could just use it as a standalone. So anyway, there is that. And we have to do a journaling card, and we will be done. And gosh, I hate to leave you girls. I'm in such in the mood to craft. So if you want to stick around, maybe we will do something I seen Lori Girl on the Ridge do this morning. It was wonderful. I can show you what she did. So let's figure out let me get some of this mess put up. Oh, give me just a second here. All right. right, we're going to do a journaling card. And I like this. So I think I'm going to cut this down. And again, this is Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. What did I say? I forgot what I said. It was it pink biscotti, maybe? I like Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. She does the neatest videos if you like shabby chic, because she is very shabby chic. And that is what I like, is pink. It's hard for me to do botanical because, I mean, how do you decorate a bird tag? I mean, it's just really very hard for me to do botanical when it's just, I can't figure out. What you can't hardly put, well, you could put lace, but I mean, what do you put on a bird tag to make it doll up? And I know Cheryl Goldbill, she loves botanicals, and I try really hard for her. So I'm going to try to see if I can find some videos, because I do have some nice bird tags and stuff that I found in my mess. All right, so what are we going to do here? We are going to put some lace on it. Of course, we are going to put some lace on it. So if you girls got any ideas on botanical, hey Pearl, how are you this morning? You been to the post office already? Or you're putting labels on this morning? All right, so we got, I told Pearl she had to craft. So we'll see how that comes out in my favor with Pearl crafting with me one morning. I told her she needed to do some crafting. Is Irma here? Alina. Hi, Alina. There is Irma. Irma, how are you? How about you coming on and crafting with me some morning? Irma, I would love it. Love it, love it. All right, so let's see. What are we going to do? What are we going to do for this journaling card? Ooh, I kind of like that. But let's see what else we got. I don't know, I'm liking that. What's your girls' opinion? I'm liking that. Don't like the butterfly. And that's too peachy in the middle, but I like that. I have a pink instead of a peach. Let's see if I got something peachy. It's kind of purple. Ooh, wait a minute, I got this. Ooh. Wonder if we did this. Hey, Vanessa. How are ya? Ooh, I don't know if I like this. What do you like, Joyce? You like this or do you like this? I really like that. I really like that. What else do I have? sponge. Like that. That's just really too frilly for me. How about that with a pink flower in the middle? Or one of those blingies in the middle. What are you thinking? What do you think, girls? Give me your opinion before I glue this down. Hey, you know me, I'm not overthinking, but I'm asking your opinion. You're going to be crafting with me, so this is going to be your time to shine. So what are you thinking there? I'm really liking it. So, yep. All right. Vanessa says she loves it, so it's going down. Going down. And that is going to be our craft for today. So let's see what we got. All right. So all you need is 2 glassine bags and 4 pieces of whatever paper that you like, and lace and appliques and blingy stuff, whatever you like to decorate with. So here we are. So what I done was I put 2 glassine bags together. I folded up the bottom one and glued this one on top. And so here is your front. This pulls out, and so you can, oops, I'm out of frame. You can journal here. I'm going to put some scrappy paper on the back of this, so we'll do that. So this opens up. I got lace and an applique. You've got journaling spot here. There is lace, and you can journal here. Your back, I just put lace, so you can journal here. On the inside of your little bag, I did you 2 paper clips. We did a tag, which I absolutely love. We did the tag, and now we have a journaling card. So how easy is that for you to put on the inside of a journaling, inside your cover or on your back page of it? I wish I had some journals out here. They're all in the house. I'll bring one out to display the next time I go in the house and come out. So there is what you got for today, girls. And oh, I'm just thrilled that it turned out. So what we can do, we'll take some pink paper. I took about 4 sheets on the other one. This is some of my pink dyed paper. I use RIT dye. I can't afford avocados. They're too expensive. And I can't never get it to, I mean, I think you have to have 1 million avocados to get anything dyed. So I use RIT dye. That's my go-to, RIT dye. So all I did was tore some paper, looking for my stapler. If you was my stapler, where would you be? Well, I used it this morning, but I don't know where it's at right this minute. Well, we'll take the Tim Holtz tiny attacher and then we're going to attach this. What I did was I should have put it on because I stapled it to the envelope, and that way I covered it up. But seeing as how we did that before we do it, I'm just going to glue it down. That way you can always, if you use all your journaling and you want to put some more on there, you can always just glue a piece over the top. I'm going to put some lace down. And we're going to call it done. And there you have it. Very easy glassine bag pocket. What do you all think? Think you can all make one? I know you can all make one. I know you can do it. So why don't you give me some input in the chat what you would like me to do tomorrow morning, and I will get it ready to do. What would you girls like to learn how to make? Let's see. I'll stick this down in there. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't do that right. I didn't put it in there right. There. I'm going to do it this way. I had an envelope showing. Is there anything you want to see me make? Is there anything you want to learn how to make? And there you have it. Oh, Goldie, it would not. Hey, Mickey, how are you today? Oh, Joyce, it wouldn't either. Why don't you get some supplies ready, and tomorrow we will craft together. Thank you, Irma. You want to come on and craft in the morning with me, and we'll make something. You do your thing, and I'll do mine. Oh, has Irma been sick? Oh, my, Irma. So anyway, there you have it, girls. What do you want to do now? So I have two done. So I have this one. Oh, you can journal. I didn't put scrappy paper. All this was covered. So I just put that scrappy paper. So I have two finished projects. Did this one last night, did this one this morning. Oh, Irma had surgery. Oh my. Well, I hope you're getting better, Irma. Yep, I did too. That's kind of, only had that one gold applique. So that's why I'm going to have to do singles, because I don't have a lot of, I have a lot of appliques, but, I don't have a lot of different ones that's got bling. I got the solid ones that I got from Julie. But anyway, this morning I learned to fold. I watched Girl on the Ridge, and let me show you. What did I do? Oh, what? And I think she got it from Treasure Books. But let's see. Let me grab a piece of paper and show you what it is. If I can find some paper. I can't get to it underneath there right this minute. Pull it out. Let me see. Where's this piece of space under? So what I learned this morning, and we can decorate one if you girls want to hang out. So what she did was you fold to meet the middle. And I folded that too much, so let's see. We're not do that. We're going to do this. So you fold your piece of paper to meet in the middle. You fold down about an inch or more. And then you fold up to like just right above your other piece. And then you tuck this inside of there. I think they call this a Jane Austen fold is what I think it's called. Because before, they didn't have envelopes, and so this was their letter. They would write their letter and they'd make that. So then this, when you open this up, now you could clip it on the journal page and look, you could journal here and you have all this journaling. And I am going to decorate it. So you have all of that. That would be a neat, if you had a pocket and stick it down inside your pocket of your journal, that would be so neat. And we are going to decorate this puppy. So let's see what we got. Let's ink. I would probably use coffee dyed paper, but I couldn't reach it. It's way underneath my table and I got to pull some out. So this is just a piece of stationery I probably got from Pearl. So there we go. This I'm going to cut. And we might add it. I'm going to cut this away. So I'm going to put this on here like this. I think. And I'm going to put this piece. I think I'm going to put that piece right over that. So we could mass produce these in no time at all. You girls, this would be easy to mass produce. Like I said, Lori Girl on the Ridge, I watched her this morning and she did this. And I'm pretty sure she said she got it from Treasure Books, but Victoria Designs did this fold. Everybody's done this fold. So it isn't anything new. I think it's pretty sure it's called a Jane Austen fold. And then I'm going to glue this down on this so that hides that. And this would really make a neat journaling tuck in a pocket. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That was dumb, Debbie. That was dumb. Can't glue that down like that. There we go. Should have left it open. Okay, so there we go. Let's put a piece of bling in there. In this little thing. There you have it. I'm gonna try, as long as I can get up right in the morning. I'm gonna do it every morning early. Irma. I want to do crafting in the she shed early mornings. So probably 8 o'clock. I'm gonna say 8 o'clock Central Time is what I'm thinking. So looky there, girls. And then if we just put a little piece of Let's see, a little piece. Since we did that white. Me and lace, I kind of have lace on everything. So let's put a little piece of lace across the bottom of that. And you've got an instant journaling card out of one sheet of stationery, coffee dyed paper, whatever paper you want. I usually, like I said, I coffee dye my own paper, but I love avocado paper. So whenever I can buy it, I always try to buy as much as I can because I love avocado dyed paper. I just can't do it. So I writ dye mine and I try to do it light pink. So what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Another project bites the dust. That was super simple, girls. Looking for some white ribbon. A little white ribbon. It's not white. I don't know if I got any Snow White ribbon out here. I don't have any Snow White ribbon, so let's do this. Let's make do with what we got. I'm looking. I know I got something. I'm sure I got something. Oh, right this minute I'm not finding it. Let's try this. See if this will work. Okay, Irma, have a good day, honey. Hope to see you and hope we can craft someday. I think this is going to be too big, but let's try it and see what we got. Just make a lace bow since I don't have any white ribbon out here. We'll just make it lacy. I wanted some narrower lace, but I'm not running across it yet either. So let's see how this looks. Oh yeah, sticking out of a pocket would be so cute. So cute. Well, just think, we did 2 easy projects and what time is it? 11 o'clock, probably 9, 10, 11, probably 2.5 hours maybe. Hey, Lindy, how are you? How are you? All right, so there you go. 1 piece of paper makes you a journaling spot. Real easy fold. This one I kind of run because I glued down my applique, but it's good enough for who it's for. Not going to see it anyway. I'd still stick it in the pocket. So there we are. There we are. So 2 projects finished. Linda K, we did a glassine bag pocket. Glued 2 glassine bags together and made tag and a journaling card and paper clips to go inside it. So is there anything you made I know you said you were going to, Bonnie. Did you decorate the tops, Bonnie Boo? Did you decorate them? I think I'm going to mass produce those and maybe sell these. You girls want some of these decorated? I did this one last night with the pink dyed paper. I could put something on it. Let's see what we got. Could cut this applique down. I want to see what you got decorated. If you decorated them, Bonnie. It's a good thing about these appliques. All you got to do is cut them down. You have Real easy. Get a piece of paper, Joyce, and let's try one. I can fold another one. Want to try another one so you can learn how to do it? I said this is stationery I probably just got from Pearl. So what you want to do, ooh, this is a long piece of stationery. So you want to meet the two pieces in the middle. You want to fold down, this is probably more than an inch. Just fold it down to whatever your liking is. Then fold this up just above where that bottom of that one piece is that you folded down. Then stick this inside. It's called a Jane Austen fold. Stick it inside what you folded down. And you got a fold. You got a piece of journaling. You got a journaling card. Nothing to it. Easy as pie. Easy as pie. I'm going to have to figure out what we're going to make tomorrow if you girls didn't put anything in chat. But I'll figure something out. Have you done one, Joyce? You stay away from PI. What's PI? Oh, I bet you could. Let me see if I got some wax. I bet you could do that. Or, yeah, I'm sure you could. You could use any kind of paper, Joyce. I was going to see if I had a piece of, oh, what do you call that paper? Is it not glassine paper? What do you call it? Let me see what I got down here in my paper stash. There you go. Not tissue paper, but what is it called? What's it called? I can't even think. You know what? A piece of ledger paper would be cute too. Well, I got a piece of this, Joyce. Let's try this. This is almost like wax paper. This might be a big one. So I think I got this from Patty. She sold this by the pack or something one time. Excuse me. So this is kind of waxy paper. It's tissue paper. Let's try this. Meter in the middle. Fold it down. Fold it up. This one you probably have to put in your, unless you, I guess you could take your cutter and cut it down, but this was just one whole sheet of this paper. So yes, Joyce, this is, it's not wax paper, but it's kind of waxy. There you go. But I think you'd have to put it this way in a pocket. So I might decorate it upright. That way, you know, when you stick it down in your pocket, say this is your journaling and you got a pocket here. This would, because it's so long, I'm going to decorate it this way. So it would fit in your pocket that way and do this. But there you go, Joyce Coleman. Yes, you could. Yes, you could, Bonnie. So this is the long ways. Let's try it this way. I got all this paper out here. It won't be quite as wide, but you're right. This is a big piece of, this is bigger than 8.5 by 11, but This is the lengthwise of the paper. Let's see if I turn this down and fold that up. So let's turn it down bigger and fold this up. Ooh, this is pretty because this will be showing. Stick this in there. There you go. That's the length of this piece of paper. That'd be pretty. And that also, you could also maybe just glue it in as a pocket. And then, no, I don't think you can. Yeah, you can. And then lift this up and open it. And then you'd have all this journaling. Plus, you would have a pocket. Great idea. That way you'd have that. And you could, it's a little tricky to get that side in there. Then you'd have that. And then look how cute. You could put, well, this is too big, but say you could put your tag in there. Cute idea. So that is a real easy fold. Deli paper, parchment paper might crack as it folds, as it's a bit stiffer. I don't, parchment paper, I don't know if I got any parchment paper. I'm sure I do, but anyway, this is almost like tissue paper. What am I thinking? I'm thinking vellum. Wonder if we got any vellum paper. Vellum might be cute too. I'm looking to see what I got in vellum. But I don't think I do. J-Mac, what do you call this paper from Italy? I can't even think of what it's called. I got some from Lucy Dragoon. And what do you call it? And I think if Carol's still here, I think that Christy and Joanne are selling this tomorrow night. I think. Don't hold me to that, but I think they're selling it tomorrow night on my channel. But what do you, Florentine paper? You're right, Jennifer. Florentine paper. I like it. I guess it'd be, I'm trying to think of something I can do handcrafted with it because I like it. But Florentine paper. And it seems to be a big hit nowadays. I'd never heard of it until I saw somebody selling it. And I thought, boy, I'd like to have some. And Lucy Dragoon said she had some. So, and I'll probably buy some tomorrow night from Joanne and Christy. But this is Florentine paper. Make a pretty pocket. So you can make it out of anything. They are sure, but not sure the time. Okay, Jen. It almost turned into glassine. Is that what that was? Well, I don't know, J-Mac. I think this came this color. I mean, it comes like, I bought it like this. So it was folded. So she must have sold it in sheets because this is how it came. So I don't know. But I bought a bunch of them packed because I love the color. But it makes a nice, it would make a nice pocket. But I'm going to decorate it long ways. Oh, this would be pretty. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what I got. Ooh, I got this applique. I think it's too big. The flower's too big. But if you had a small, I'm kind of hoarding these one appliques because I don't have very many and I'd love to know where. I think I got them from Ivy. And speaking of Ivy, she's going to be selling on my channel. I think it's the 8th. Saturday's the 8th, I think. If the 8th is a Saturday. But oh, I love these appliques, and I just hoard them so much. I've stored them for so long because I don't have very many, and I don't know where to get them. But these came from Ivy out of the UK. If you've never been to one of Ivy's sales, you need to come because she has wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. I spend way too much money at Ivy's. I think I got this new glue gun. It has to sit right on its thing right, or it doesn't heat. And then I bought this one, and it's the dumbest thing I ever seen. I got it on Temu, and I thought, well, it looked good on the picture, but I'll show it to you. Let me get my glue stick in it. It's just a little wand, but it don't have a stand. I mean, it just lays on the table, and it's like it's got a trigger. It's the dumbest thing. And I don't know why I thought I had to have it, but I did. I think it was only like $3 or something. So it ain't like I'm going to not eat for a week because I bought this stupid glue gun, but I can't even get the glue to come out of it. So it might not be a good investment. And the way you got to hold it is weird. Well, guess what? Getting the glue out of it's going to be the next $100 question. Whoop, there it came. Just had to get it started. But yeah, it's kind of weird to hold. I don't know. So I wouldn't suggest this purchase. But me, I'm always buying new little toys to play with. Straw paper. Ooh, I'd like to see what straw paper. Oh, you having a sale, Julie? Are you having a sale? See these appliques? I want some of these appliques. I do. They're just so pretty and so fluffy. If you're having a sale, I'll come over, Julie. Finally got my she shed done, so now I got time to watch. I just haven't had time to do anything but get ready to move outside. And I'm out here, and I'm thrilled. Yep, well, it was already here. It was an old railroad building, and it was starting to fall in. We moved here in 1980, and Jack bought it off FS for $25. So we moved it out here, and we never really did. It was a storage shed for all my junk. And he said it was getting ready to fall apart, so we had to do something with it. So I said, well, can I have a she shed? And he said, well, okay. So I got a she shed, and it is wonderful. And if you go back and look at the video last night with Nakia, I took you a tour of it. So you can see my she shed. I want some pink lace. I'm going to have to get up and go shopping for some pink lace. Oh, thanks, Pearl. Thank you for putting in Julie's sale. We'll all take the bus over to Julie's. Wonder what time she's selling. Yeah, I don't know about this glue gun. This may not be the smartest move I ever made. So look how pretty those would be in your pockets, in your journals. Pretty, pretty, pretty. And it don't take 5 minutes to make them. You could mass produce 100 in no time at all. Looky how pretty. It is, and there is some pretty patterns. And so, yeah, I'll probably be buying Florentine paper tomorrow night. I didn't think I liked it. J Mac bought some, and I said, oh, it's okay. I mean, it was okay. But now that I've seen some of it, some of it's kind of pretty. So I'll probably buy some. I think, like I said, it'd be pretty making with this stuff, because these are from what I got from Lucy. It's 8.5 by 11 sheets. Let's see. I bought some. I bought some other paper from her. I'll show you while we're just sitting here goofing off. These are 8.5 by 11 sheets. So there's that color. I think I did that one. There's one. So yeah, they're pretty papers. And I don't think they're that expensive. And then Lucy did this Eco Dye. And I think, I would love to learn how to do this, but I don't know that I got the patience. I think I'd rather just buy it from somebody. But Lucy did a good job with this. I have a ton of blank ledgers. So we need to do something with blank ledger paper, girls. We need to find a craft. Yeah, this is that vellum? I don't know, but Lucy did a really good job of eco dyeing. Oh, this was a folio. Look how neat. The leaves look so perfect. So anyway, maybe this summer we'll get outside in the yard and we'll do some stuff. How's that? I'll bring my metal rack over here and we can coffee dye. And I want to learn how to coffee dye with those plastic doilies. And I cannot do that either. I have tried and I gave all my plastic doilies away. But I would love to learn how to do that or buy it from somebody that already does it. I know, isn't that neat, Juju? We're going to have to learn. We're going to have to learn how to do this. I don't know if Lucy has a channel or not, Joyce. The next time she comes into a sale, we'll talk to her and see if somebody told me she did, or maybe she mentioned it in a sale. I know I had plastic doilies and I gave them all away, but I think you can still buy them. Google plastic doilies. But I tried. I don't know. I just couldn't master it. I didn't, but I don't have the patience, because when I coffee dye, I put 20 pieces of paper in my coffee at once, and then I lay it out, and then the sun dries it in a matter of minutes, and then you just pull it apart. And if one piece in the middle didn't coffee dye, then I just throw it back in. But yeah, I don't know if Lucy has a channel or not. It's Lucy Dragoon. And she might just, sell you some. She's in Canada, but it's hard to find them with holes, Pearl. Okay. Gotcha. And I think you might ask Nakia tonight, Joyce, if you're coming to Nakia's channel, maybe she has some. I don't know. She had plastic doilies she sold one time. She might have them. I don't know. I got to figure out, this is what I don't understand, is I love these ladies that Patty made, but look, she put it right in the middle of the page. So if you're gonna, you can't very well do this. I guess we could make a trifold. but I don't understand the concept of that. See, I mean, it looks good like this. So I guess, you know, this could be a pocket. We could sew paper in this. We could decorate that. But yeah, this makes no sense to me. And I always thought I'd ask her why she puts it in the middle. There has to be a reason why she did it, but I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. That's the same lady, so I must have bought 2 packs. But I thought maybe we decorate a glassine bag with these girls too. We'll do something with these because these are pretty wonderful. So I got lots of ideas. We just got to figure out what we're going to do. Because we're going to do something every day. So if you got any ideas, let me know. Oh, J-Mac, now that you're here, let me show you this. This is what I was talking about. This is so heavy. I mean, this is heavy. I mean, even to fold that would be hard. I mean, to fold it. But I guess we could make tags with it. But this stuff, I mean, is stiff cardboard or cardstock. I don't know what weight is, but, and these are pretty neat. So we need to figure out what to do with these to decorate them. Well, it was already had all my stuff in it, Lindy. So it was just full of all my stuff. We burnt, and then I sold all those paper packs. So no, it really was my shed because he has a shed that we built on the other side of the house that has his kitchen and stuff in it. So no, but I said, Jack, I told him that was talking last night. I said, Jack, what are you going to do if I die tomorrow? He said, well, I'm taking all this stuff out in these doors and I'm going to put my lawnmowers in there. And of course, my doors and windows were $3,000. And I said, well, at least give the door to my daughter because I bought her a Mennonite shed for her birthday. And she wished she had glass doors on the front. And I said, well, we can put glass doors on it. I don't care. But I'll put a video in, I'll have Carol put a video in Three Hens and a Check too to show you her she shed, because half of it is she's going to craft and the other half is for reading. She's got a chair that she reads a lot. And oh my, and I gave her all this stuff years ago. I mean, it was like an old water crock. It was, I don't know, old dolls. It was an old butter churn, lots of old stuff. And I made her take it. I said, someday you're going to, you know, you might like it. She didn't want it. And I made her take it. Well, she decorated the up of her loft. And oh my God, I said, I want all this stuff back, Jess. And of course she says, no, Mom, you can't have it back. But anyway, it was cute. I use lace curtains instead. They become stiff once you do use them a couple of times. I don't use heat for my papers. I'm DIY and a quick method. Well, you're going to have to show us, Nana, how you do it with lace. I should be anytime. If not, I'll text you. Love stencils. Oh, yeah, stencil. Well, yeah, that would be okay. Stencils. How would you do it, Pearl? Would you just dip your paper in coffee once and then lay the stencil on and brush it with darker coffee? Is that what you would do? I don't know. I'd have to do one piece at a time. And boy, I just don't know if I'm in for one piece at a time thing. So anyway, J-Mac, if you're still here, this is that heavy stuff. So I don't know. We have to figure out what we're going to do with this. This stuff is stiffer than a board. So I might have to make some tags or something and decorate some tags and sell like a packet of tags. Yes, then lay another piece of paper on top. So anyway, You girls want to make something else? You want to hang out a while? What would you girls like to do today? I'm game. I got a mammogram at 2:30, but other than that, I'm not too busy. I'm going to be crafting. I want to sell next Monday night, so we have to make. I have to get some stuff made so I can sell you girls some handmaids. So we can work on some stuff if you want to. You let me know what you like. We can work on some stuff. Is anybody into Marie Antoinette? I got a whole bunch of Marie Antoinette stuff. I need to figure out something. This doesn't look too bad doing this as a folio, as a trifold. Really turned out kind of nice. All right, Joyce, appreciate you. I've got videos. Okay, Nana. Well, we're gonna all have to get with you and see what videos you have, and I will definitely watch them. So I guess, girls, we can call it a day, and I'll be back tomorrow night. Let me figure out what we're gonna make tomorrow, and we'll be on in the morning crafting in the she shed. Yes to Marie. All right, Bird and Barn, and we really need to get together. Are you busy this morning? I get off here. Can I call you? What's that, Pearl? Is that Nana's video? Or what video is that, Pearl? Thanks for coming, Joyce. I really appreciate it. Hop on the bus to Julie. She's selling lace. Okay, that's what we're going to do, girls. Let's get over to Julie. She's selling lace, and she has really neat appliques. So if you want to craft with me, get over to Julie's and tell her you want appliques because they're very reasonable. I've never bought appliques so cheap as I bought from Julie. So let's have a nice day, ladies, and I will see you tomorrow crafting in the she shed. Thanks so much for joining me, and I love you all so much. Bye.